Hi everyone, this is Yolanda. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Today I want to share with you all some tips and tricks of mine to make your Asian straight short lashes, to make them look more fluttery and long and flirty and curled and all of that. So a lot of lash tips that I personally have sort of figured out on my own, because lashes is definitely my favorite step of them. Alright, so the first step that I always do, which it's not entirely necessary, but I personally find it to be very helpful, is to apply translucent powder all over your lashes. A few reasons of that is, first of all, I often like to put castor oil on my lashes during nighttime. Oil is very heavy on your lashes, so if you don't remove that residue in the morning thoroughly, it's very hard for your lashes to hold a curl no matter what mascara you use. So by putting a translucent powder all over your lashes, it helps sort of remove that excess oil. At the same time, I find it sort of slightly extends your lashes and make them more easily separated compared to if you were not to do so. I like to use a fluffy brush. This is by Morphe, and apply a translucent powder all over. It really doesn't matter what type of translucent powder that you use. I'm just using a Shiseido one because I got it for free. The next step, of course, is to curl your lashes. My favorite lash curler is by Shiseido. The reason I enjoy this product very well is because the curvature of this lash curler is fairly flat, so it suits my eye shape extremely well. I've tried a shoe remover once, but I find that it doesn't hug my eyelid as closely as I would like to be. This really gets to the root of your lashes and can lift it as much as you desire. So a few tips of my curling technique if you have really short lashes and straight lashes. First of all, I like to look down and have a mirror holding beneath my face in a 45-degree angle, and lift your brows and head ever so slightly, and so you get to the very root of your lashes. I'm not sure you can see, but I clamped on my lashes for about 10 seconds and I lift upwards like that. I'm going to repeat this a few times, so you can definitely see the difference between the two lashes. And the final step is to clamp the root of your lashes one more time to really push it up. So now that we have that done, I like to use a clean mascara spoolie and just separate the lashes. Because my lashes are very thin, so they get tangled very easily, so for me it's very important to do that. In terms of mascara, my favorite is the Majorca Lash Expander Edge Mesiter. I'll put a link down below. It's from Japan. I find it has fibers in it, and I find it to be very lengthening, and it holds the curl exceptionally well. My technique in terms of putting on mascara is to use the side that's more sparse of the wand and just position it underneath your lashes and blink. I find that attach the fibers really well, and I zigzag. As you can see, there's a huge difference between the two. As you can see, this is just with one coat of mascara, and this one is with nothing. And I just want to show you a side view. If you can see, it's very nicely curled, but not too just 90-degree and harsh. Okay? Alright, let's move on to the other eyes, and I'm going to repeat a step. Typically only wear one coat, simply because when I do two coats, it gets too heavy and my lashes just don't look very nice and like the very clean curled look. So a few other tips that I like to give out, and my interpretation of the common tips that are often sort of preached by YouTube vloggers, is that a lot of people like to put like black liners on your inner rim, on your tight line. Personally, I don't think that works for me. I often find that it closes my eyes and make my eyes appear smaller. Give that a try and see if it suit your eye shape. Personally, it doesn't. When I only wear mascara and not false lashes, I often like to keep my makeup relatively light, especially my mobile lid. So I don't do any smoky eye or anything that's dark on my mobile lid, simply because if I do, my lashes would just not show up whatsoever, and I like people to see my lashes when you see me from the front. Some other tips is that I often like to do liners only at the tail. I don't line on top of my lash line, only near the end. So I'll show you what I mean. Today I only have my Kat Von D tattoo liner in hand, so I'm just gonna do that. So what I mean by that is I only extend the tail and I do a tiny little flick. Like so. So this step is not only for lashes, it also expands your eye, makes them look much larger and awake. It almost extends your lash line. At the same time, it looks like your lashes go further as well. Because it's only a tiny little flick, it's much more forgiving if you didn't do it evenly, and because it kind of extends your eyes, you can kind of get away if they don't look as even or as sharp, if you see what I mean. But they definitely make your eyes look a lot more awake and wider. Nude liner is a must-have for me. This is one by Rimmel. I only do the middle of your iris till the tip. My current favorite lower lashes mascara is Clinique Lash Doubly Mascara. It doesn't clump, it separates, it gives a very clean look. As you can probably tell, I very much like the clean makeup look. Don't forget the tip, very end of your upper lashes as well. This is me after a full day of working. It's been over 9 hours, even though I wasn't outdoor. It was very warm outside, so I just want to show you how well this eye makeup or the mascaras have lasted. So let me just zoom in and show you what my lashes are like. So as you can probably tell, they're still very curled. The lashes have held the curl fairly well, and it still look fairly clean for the most part. There's some minor smudges on the outer corners. That's mostly because the mascara that I use in my lower lash line. But overall, I think this is a very effective tips in terms of making your lashes look fluttery, long, and make them long-lasting. So I hope you find this video helpful and enjoyed all the tips and tricks and learned something new today. Of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave your feedback and comments in the comment section down below. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye!